There you go.
So, hello everyone. Did you know there's a silent killer in this room right now? Do you want to take a guess what it might be? Anybody want to take a guess at the picture that you're looking at right now? Go.
Your heart?
Close. Somebody else?
Stress.
Yes, stress is one of them. It has to do with like your heart and like blood flow. I'll give you a hint for that.
Oh, blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yes. So, actually, high blood pressure is one of the most common reasons to death, and there's also known as hypertension. And according to the National Disease and Control and Prevention, states that 1 in 3 American adults are affected by hypertension. And you're probably wondering, what is this, right? I wondered the same thing. So, hypertension or high blood pressure is when your artery is when your blood is flowing through your artery too quickly and your body can't process it fast enough. So you end up having your body feeling numb because it's not going through the whole cycle of your body. And it's like a really tense feeling. And according to Patty Levine, 2003, states that high blood pressure can affect your heart, organ failures, and vision loss at times. And sometimes these symptoms are not very known as having high blood pressure. Other people may think they interfere with other diseases as well. And also according to McGill 2018 states that another risk of having high blood pressure is having kidney disease and chronic high cholesterol can also interfere with high blood pressure, but we didn't know that years prior. So according to the American Heart Association, what they do research to figure out what is high blood pressure, and they more involved with the chronic disease and strokes. And this is where they fall under figuring out how high blood pressure can be contained. So according to the Journal of Practice of Family 2007 states that a really well medication that will be significant for the patient that has high blood pressure is to take a beta blocker, and what that does, it slows down the heart rate to a normal beating. And it decreases the blood pressure, so it decreases the blood pushing against your artery walls. And also another medication with that is a vasculator medication. What that does, it widens your arteries so they're not so narrow for the blood to process. And lastly, if you don't want to take the beta blocker or the vasculator, you can take the antihypertension drug, and that does the same two things what the other drugs do. So the results of this, according to Korean 2018, states that the medication has actually been significant for these patients to be able to contain it by taking the beta blockers. They're able to widen the arteries and not have the blood be attacking the arteries too aggressively. And also according to Robert Pedrick, the U.S. News Health Report 2018, states that the beta blocker, or states that 70% of people with hypertension don't really know that they have hypertension. So they figured out that if they take these medications, they're able to maintain hypertension on a daily basis, so they don't have to deal with the horrible side effects with this. So with your help with helping the American Heart Association doing more research and to prevent, maybe one of you can have hypertension, because it usually occurs, as I said, in an American adult or like in your adult age from 30 and forward. So you can start saving yourself from this for donating to this nonprofit organization.